You are being told to listen. You are being told to listen more and to tap in the way you know how. Tap into Spirit, into God the way you know how. This is my message more than it is anybody else's. It's hard to listen. And for me, there is this fear that comes up when I tap in. Maybe it's this self-sabotage. I've never really known that this fear has been here. But I recently got thinking about it. And I'm noticing how it's holding me back in improving how I connect. And how that affects how I can connect with other people. I'm afraid to connect psychically. I'm afraid to listen and quiet down, because when I do, messages come through, things come through, and I don't understand them. And there is this fear that if I fully tap in, that what I'm going to get, I don't like. That what I'm going to receive is something that is going to change my life. And this is sabotage greatly. I'm afraid to connect with Spirit on a deep level, because I know I'm going to change once I do. I know that I'm not going to be the same. I haven't fully tapped into my psychic gifts, I should say. I need to tap into them more, and I know that. I need to strengthen them, and I need to get to know them. And I think it's not just me who has this fear of connecting in general. If it's connecting with God, if it's connecting with your deities, whatever it is that you connect with, even if it is yourself, there is such this strong fear of connecting. And you really need to ask yourself, why are you afraid to connect? Why are you afraid to deepen your knowledge, to deepen your abilities? And for me, I think this is far more deep than I think. This is rooted far more deeper than I see right now. And every time I ask myself, like right now, I'm thinking, why am I afraid to connect with spirit on a deeper level? And I keep on going back. I keep on going back to the witching trials. I keep on going back to witches. And this isn't something that I experience alone. And I know that for a fact. There are so many who are afraid because they experienced something in the past, or something that their soul experienced, but they don't remember it. And we have been taught to suppress a part of ourselves because the world doesn't understand it. I don't know where this video is going, but I am just trusting the process. We are so afraid of connecting in whatever way we feel we should connect because we are afraid the world doesn't understand it. And when the world doesn't understand, the world is afraid. And we are afraid because the world is afraid. We are afraid to tap into our best self, in our most awakened self, because of the things that might happen to us, or that have happened to us. This life is not the past. This life is not like that other life. The world is so much more open now. We are so much more spiritually open. I'm really a part of a collective that has this fear. I don't feel alone in this at all. It's so weird because with everything that we experience and go through, there is always this loneliness that comes with it. That feeling of I'm the only one experiencing this very isolated feeling. But with this feeling that I'm feeling, it feels like a collective. It is not me just experiencing it. There are so many of us that have this fear and we don't even realize it. I'm afraid of my potential. I'm afraid that if I connect, I'm never going to look back. I'm just going to say it, I'm afraid to connect with my guides. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say, but I'm afraid. I'm afraid to connect to spirit. And I know I do these videos that are the message related videos from spirit. But I feel like there is more for me. I feel that there is an upgrade that I can have, that there is more that I can do, that I could improve this ability, this gift. And I'm realizing that it's not about me. It's not just about me. This is for other people. I need to do this for other people. And if I'm letting this fear get in the way, if I'm letting this wound get in the way, then I can't make the impact that I was here to make. And I know that I need to do more, that I need to improve, the skill that I have, in the abilities that I have, because it isn't meant to stay in the same spot. I am not meant to stay in the same pot. I'm meant to expand and I'm meant to grow. And I feel like me saying that is already a step forward. But I'm afraid. And I know others are too. No. It's not like spirit isn't there for you. It's not like your guides aren't there for you. I think they are just waiting for you to be ready, to say that you are ready, for you to know that you are ready. They may think you are ready, but you might just need to convince yourself that you are ready. For you to make that contact. There is so much energy around me all the time. All the time. And every now and again I think to connect. And I have that intention to connect. But I think there's still something blocking me from fully connecting. I'm hearing, what are you waiting for? You're going back to your family, you're connecting with your family. You may think you have changed so much and it has been so long, but really time isn't real, it doesn't exist. And you haven't changed. Yes, you are experiencing a life, but you are still you are still your soul. Your guides are not the one to just barge in. You know, if you want to connect, they will connect. But they are always around you. And the more I talk about it, the more I see how stupid this fear is. But I have every reason to feel it. You have every reason to feel this fear. Because many of us have gone through many things and that we do not remember. And many scars can travel with us into the next life and into the next until we are ready to heal it. And I don't believe I was a witch in another life. I was spiritual and I was open. But our views on witches are very twisted and it's very sad. I was emotionally open. You know, empaths and things like that. more open and connected with the heart. Maybe not with the crown chakra and the throat chakra, but I was connected through the heart chakra. And yes, I may have not gone into spiritual practices, but I was open even though I didn't know it. But seeing the effects of what being open did, that was terrifying. And I think that was the scarring, that was the wound. There's more of this observing energy. Was I the observer? And seeing what standing in your power does to people who are afraid, who don't understand. I know I repeat things a lot. I notice that. I don't know if anybody else notices it. But I repeat things. And I think I repeat them for a reason. But I keep on going back to I am not the only one experiencing this. There is community in this. It is so much larger and so much bigger than just me. This is not about me. Some of you have gone through experiences, ones that I have too, experiences that you didn't understand, experiences that scared you, where you saw things, where you heard things, where you felt things when you were a child, where you felt this presence, good, bad, where you felt evil presence, and that scared you. And you took all of those experiences and you hid them, you buried them. And the older you get, things are starting to come out of you. They are starting to surface. You have seen things that you can't explain, things that are not physical, things that are beyond the veil, things that are what people will say is Hollywood fiction. The aliens, the UFOs, the ghosts, the paranormal things. There are people watching this video who have experienced this. And I know you are afraid. And you don't understand them even now. And that's the reason why you're so afraid, is because you don't understand it. You're afraid to understand it. I'm really sorry. You've really suffered invisible demons, literally. When I say demons, I mean literal demons. But there are things only you can see. There are things that only affect you. You feel especially targeted, like you feel that you are targeted more out of everybody in the room. I was the only one. Well, I was the mostly affected with hauntings and things that I've experienced, paranormal things that I've experienced. I was the person that was most affected. And there was always this part of me going, why? Why am I the only one experiencing this? Why am I the only one? Is it me? Is it something that I deserve? What did I do wrong? What is wrong with me? That went through my mind every single day. Why am I the only one that is being kept up at night, that is being haunted, that is being scared? Why am I the only one? I feel that way too. You are not alone in this. There are many more of us than we admit. There are many more of us. The world is afraid of our ascension. The world is afraid of stepping into their power. I said that wrong. We are afraid of stepping into our power. I think we are afraid of questioning. And that's why we are afraid of connecting. Because when we start to connect more and more, we start to question the reality that we're living in. We start to question our lives, how we live it, what we believe, our environment. We start to question everything. And we're afraid of waking up from the matrix. We're afraid. It really is. We're afraid of questioning. Because when we question, things change, things crumble, the tower falls, change happens. And change isn't a bad thing, but it's terrifying. Change is terrifying. The tower falling is terrifying. We are afraid of questioning, and we are afraid of difference. We are afraid of things changing. We are afraid of change. And we are afraid of feeling crazy, because when we wake up, when we open up, the more we feel understood and the more we feel ourselves, but at the same time, the more we feel crazy. Like over these past 6 years of my life, I have felt more myself. I have felt more like my soul. But there's also this part of me that has just felt so crazy and so out of place. I am my authentic self. But the more you are your true self, the more crazy you feel in a world that isn't. The more out of place you feel in a world that is not authentic. We are afraid of feeling not a part of this world when we start being different. This video is to me, it's very chaotic. I was gonna do another video, but then I just started saying this, and there's the video. It's hard to say that you're confused. It's hard to say that you are lost, that you don't feel understood, that you don't feel you belong. It's hard to say that. It's hard. It's hard to say that you are afraid, that you are afraid to connect. And it's hard to say that you are the one stopping you. That is hard. This is here to wake somebody up. This video isn't here to give you answers, but it is here to make you question. This video is here to make you question. If you came across this, prepare for things to start getting confusing. prepare for things to start getting chaotic. It feels terrifying, but that is what is needed. You need to go through those confusing and questioning times to find yourself, to find the truth. And the truth is different for everybody. It is finding your truth. It is finding you. I feel like yelling, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to yell. When I meditate, I see figures. I see people, guides, obviously angels, family, whatever. But I see things, and that scares me because I know that they're wanting to connect, and like you can feel your crown chakra vibrating, and you just know that you need to connect in that moment, especially when you're deep in meditation, where things are wanting to come through. You are so afraid. And you know what's going to happen. It's not that you don't know what's going to happen. We say that we are afraid of the unknown because we don't know what's going to happen after we connect, but we do. We do know what's going to happen. But we are afraid of what we already know. We already know that we are going to step into our power when we connect. I can't speak all of a sudden. See, things try to stop you from speaking. We know that when we connect, we step into our power. I know that if I connect, I'm stepping into my power, and that scares me. That scares you. It scares all of us. So it's not that it's unknown. We already know it. We were it. But we're afraid to tap into it again. And knowing that is so powerful, because if you don't know something, you can't change it. Once you know something about yourself, once you are aware, you have the power to change it. Be okay with being uncomfortable in the questioning, in the feeling lost, in the feeling alien. Feeling alien is a very uncomfortable feeling. And we need to get more comfortable feeling uncomfortable in the feelings that we are feeling. We need to get more uncomfortable in order for us to truly step into our power. There's the video. You need to be honest with yourself. It's time to be honest. It's time to be truthful. And it will feel so good once you finally say it out loud. Be honest. Be authentic.